This program is about paranormal mysteries. Some of the themes may not be suitable for younger audiences. Parental discretion is advised. Whenever possible, actual news clips and eyewitness accounts are used. The opinions expressed and comments of viewers are for educational and entertainment purposes only. No offense is intended. Proceed at your own risk.
All right, mic check 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, a 3. Can I get a 4? Fiver. Throw me a fiver. A 6er. Hey, what up, Brittany? How you doing? Brittany says buffering. Oh, well, it's giving me green on my end. It says 792 gigabytes. Whatever that means, Brittany. How you doing tonight? Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate that. Tonight we're going to talk about Kanye West and his alleged whatever happened incident with the fan. I'm not going to go too deep into that because the same people who watch that are the same ones who seem to be reporting me. So you guys know. We'll just keep it on the paranormal. Hey, what up, Jay Hawkins? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for that fiver. You guys saw it. He threw me a fiver. Anyways. I used to have this little Mexican girlfriend. She was super hot, guys. But that's how she would. And you know when she was done talking about anything, she'd go, anyways. I do that now, Brittany and Jay Hawkins. Anyways, keep going. Anyways, that incident, and then there's a mystery box on the moon. Maybe you didn't hear about that. Yeah, I don't know if Miles Moonbase has covered that one, but it's allegedly been solved. Hey, what up, El Romero? How you doing? Oh no, El Romero says, "What up, Pockets?" El Romero, rest in peace, El Pooch. Oh, that is so sad, El Romero. Rest in peace. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Tonight, and then we're going to talk about the moon box mysteries allegedly been solved. An alien's photographed, and the farmer guy or whoever photographed it goes, "I think it's a naked alien." So you guys know you got to watch out what you put on YouTube. So that's definitely no. There's no nudity or anything like that. It's just some farmer. He can't see very good, and he looks like he thinks he doesn't have any clothes on, but I think it has a spacesuit on. You guys be the judge. And then we got a couple other stories I want to really delve into. There's a movie called Soylent Green. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, Brittany, J. Hawkins, El Romero. But in the movie Soylent Green, at the end of it, spoiler alert, it came out in 1973. So hopefully you've seen it. Don't get mad at me if we're ruining the ending. Anyways, they find out Soylent Green, this thing that all the people are addicted to, and they have to have it. And resources are very scarce in this time. And it took place in 2022. So we're gonna go delve into that, see what they got right, see what they got wrong. But like I said, spoiler alert, Soylent Green is people, if you haven't seen the ending. The Simpsons spoofed it a couple times. One time in Treehouse of Horror, and then another time when Grandpa was going to get put to rest or put to sleep, basically. They, I'll show, I got a clip of it actually in this video I'm going to show you. So, all that and more tonight. I'll read some comments from the viewers too. And I'll try to at least go an hour. I'm going to try to go exactly an hour tonight, guys, and I'll come back. Please subscribe, like, all that good stuff so more people can see it. I can't thank you enough, El Romero, Brittany, J. Hawkins. And then Brittany says, no, it's good now. And then El Romero, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Brittany says that, Jay, I have texted you twice today and got no response. Dude. Jay Hawkins says, anyways, sorry it wasn't a Nick, LOL. Brittany says Soylent Green is people. Damn, Brittany, you didn't say spoiler alert. You're supposed to say spoiler alert, Brittany. It's just internet ethics, Brittany. So we're teaching Brittany some internet ethics today. You got to yell out spoiler alert. I'm just kidding, Brittany. Jay Hawkins says, really, I haven't got anything. Let me look. Brittany says, I've never seen the movie, but I've seen that quite a lot lately. Oh, yeah, Brittany, it took place like he goes, you'll see, I'll show you guys the trailer, but it goes, in the year 2022. And it's a lot of it's like they said, the story we're going to read. They got a lot right. It's kind of scary. Thank you for being here, though. Brittany says, okay at Jay Hawkins. And Brittany says, you said it for me, Pac. LOL. Okay, guys, so thank you for being here. Like I said, I can't thank you enough. I want to thank Tavia, Jordy, Patrick Wright. You guys are my people. I love you so much. But no more burying the lead. Let's get into exactly what. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say too much, guys, because I'm pretty sure him or someone he knows is the one who went on a reporting rampage along with 7 other people that I've never met. You know, it's sad. Brittany knows what I'm talking about. Brittany's super thick and fun celebrity, probably. But it's people you never met. Speaking of grudge with you, I didn't do nothing to you, sir, ma'am. You know, I got my own problems. I'm out here trying to entertain people, give people some information. You're hating, and I apologize for the dog like that. Sorry, Romero, buddy. And then Brittany says, love the ominous voice, Pac. You welcome. Jay Hawkins says, nothing. It's... Oh, okay. That's what's up. Is that your number, bro? Well, let me put this up there, yeah. Anyways... Kanye West reportedly under investigation for criminal battery after allegedly punching a fan. So I don't know how true this is, guys. Like, there's a lot of allegedlys, and supposeds in here. So we'll definitely try to cover our P's and Q's. And he's proven guilty until, he's innocent until proven guilty is what I meant. He's guilty until proven, okay. No, he's innocent until proven guilty. Allegedly, that's what he's supposed to do. Kanye West is reportedly under investigation for criminal battery after he allegedly punched a fan. The Los Angeles Police Department got involved when the rapper reportedly punched a male fan in downtown L.A. at about 3 a.m., TMZ reported. The news was first reported by 3 in the morning yesterday. Reported by Fox, which said a fan told police he approached West to ask for an autograph when the Donda rapper jumped out of his car and punched him, knocking him to the ground, Fox 11 reporter Gigi Graciette said. A police report was filed, Fox 11 reported. Though West was reportedly no longer at the scene when police arrived, the fan reportedly showed police video that he took during the incident. Police are investigating the case as misdemeanor battery, which carries a maximum sentence of 6 months in jail. TMZ reported. TMZ also obtained video. It said was shot sometime between Wednesday evening and Thursday morning, showing an angry West yelling, "Did y'all say that or not? Did y'all say that or not? Because that's what happened right effing now." What? According to page 6, West was with his girlfriend, Julia Fox, at the Delilah Club on Wednesday evening. Yeah, guys, so I didn't even want to talk too much about it because as much, fun as we could poke at Mr. Yee or whatever his name is, legal name is, it's really sad. I got a divorce from, I think, as far as, I'm a young guy, but as far as I know, that was the love of my life up to this point. And I love that girl, and I just look at Kanye, and I was in this position where, you keep trying to get, you're crazy. I'm just kidding. But love does make you crazy, though. But, real love does. But, you got a lady somehow, miraculously, who's way smarter than you, super thick and fun, just way better than Kanye deserves, way better than I deserve. And then you mess it up, as we all, sometimes do. And you're out, at your concerts, breaking down, "I need you, girl. I need you back." So when mine, the 1 or 2 times it happened with me, no one was recording. I'm a nobody. But you got to imagine, Kanye doing that and 12 million people seeing that and being like, "Oh, man, he did it again." So I got nothing but empathy for Mr. Yee. Like I said, I can only imagine. I was in his position at one time, and if I was going to give him any advice, it would be, maybe being the crazy, wild rapper guy was what got you Kim Kardashian or your lady in the first place. But she's obviously not in that phase of life no more, and she doesn't want that anymore. So you're gonna have to show her that you're, a somewhat mature adult who just happens to be, this dude that everyone's like, I don't know about Kanye, but like, certain people, you go into place and people are like, oh, your reputation precedes you. And all I could say was when you do try to turn that new leaf, you try to become something, greater, it's more stable for your kids or whatever it takes for anybody out there. But for me, that's what it was. To get your old lady back, man, you just got, what I'm saying, man, you got to have, at the end of the day, you got to have your self-respect. So Kanye made his mistake. He was crying for her in concert. Who hasn't, cried for your old lady that we all are human. So I definitely wouldn't judge him on that. Like I said, I got nothing but empathy for him on that. But the truth is, he's not gonna start feeling better until he moves on, and he lost her, and maybe she was way too good for him. Just like with me, my old lady, I know she was way too good for me. But you know, is she gonna respect you or not? So if you keep going on concerts, pleading for her love, even though she's with another dude, you're with someone else. Uh, you know, it's a bad luck, is all I would say to Mr. Yee, and I would tell him, best of luck, buddy. I'm rooting for you, and I hope you can do what I couldn't. Okay, and convince your old lady who's way better than you to come back and she stays forever. But that's not the ending I got on my story. It was a lot of we got an ice cream in the freezer. It exemplifies my relationship with my old lady. It's called Rocky Road. But I love that girl more than anything, and it's tough. So, anyways, we're gonna move on, guys. El Romero says Kanye is a walking demon. Brittany says strange, LOL. That's the same number I used earlier. WTF. Brittany says nope, I'm lying. LOL. I texted. Brittany says okay, I had it wrong today. Come on, Brittany. No. This is getting Brittany. Jay says, oh, you accidentally got it mixed up. LOLs. Hey, there's Tavia. How you doing, fam? I'm going to come in the chat and give you a wrench. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you for being here. How you doing tonight? Tavia says, hey, fam. Missed me? Oh, you know it, Tavia. Yeah, if you didn't know, I've been trying to get people from the big channel over here, and slowly but surely they're trickling in, Tavia. But I can't live stream on the main channel until March 19th, which is like 2 months away. So I'm over here live streaming, and we're trying to get a little, little bit, a little following going. You guys are so great. I appreciate it, and thank you for all the help and support, Tavia. I love you. I'm coming to chat. Yeah, hold up, guys. Before we get in that next story, we're gonna give out our newest wrench tonight to Tavia. Yeah, Tavia was a patron, I believe, and she's helped many other ways. So I can never thank you enough or pay you back, Tavia. But I want to give you a big thank you because you're the reason we can keep even doing this, and I like doing it. You guys are cool, so it's fun. I like talking to everybody. So I hope you guys like it. But anyways, if you guys want to say anything about Kanye, let me know. I really feel super bad for the guy. I always, literally, when I was thinking about his predicament, I was thinking, and then this happened, guys, with your old lady, that you love. And then I remember I did this, I'm an idiot, but then she did this, that wasn't cool. You're thinking about your old relationship. And I was thinking about, can anyone in here imagine how hard, where is Tavia? Did you guys see Tavia? Hey, Tavia. Oh, there you are. Can you guys imagine going through that with your old lady or your boyfriend or whoever, and that person is one of the most famous people in all of the world? Can you imagine that? I can't imagine it. So like I said, I got nothing but empathy for Kanye. I feel so bad for Kanye. Hey, what up, Dora? How you doing? So anyways, we're going to move on, guys. I thought if you know me, anything about me, I believe Kanye stole a song idea I had. It was really great, and he made the song called Power out of it. So I kind of got a grudge to grind with him. So if you clicked on this, you know anything about me, you probably would think I was just going to shit all over Kanye tonight. But we're trying to take the high road, guys, and I really do sympathize with him. I mean, I just think it reflects a lot on especially me. If I was like gonna take joy in him losing the love of his life, it's just I'm kind of like turning into the monsters I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? So definitely don't want to lose my humanity for nobody. And I feel so bad for Kanye, Kim, if they're human. Who was that? El Romero said Kanye's a living embodiment of a demon. That's what he said. I didn't say that. It's alleged. We don't know that for sure, guys. As far as we know, he looks like a human. So let's keep going. And then someone's saying he made a Bible himself as Jesus in his own Bible. Jesus. Oh, yeah, all kind of blasphemy going on there. Jay Hawkins is all good. Just glad we got it figured out. And Brittany says, me too, at Jay Hawkins. Jay Hawkins says, we still here with you, Pac. You guys lost me. Yeah, your personal conversation lost me. I'm just kidding. We're going to move on to the next story, though, here in a second, guys. Tavia says, bless it. Love you, fam. I love you too, Tavia. Thank you. Brittany says, good, Tavia. Goody, Tavia. And then Brittany says, he needs to grow up. I know, Brittany, it's not going to do what he thinks. Like, he thinks, it's worked probably every other time, with, who's that lady he was with before Kim K, who was super hot? What was her name? I forget her name, but, that probably would have worked. He would have got on stage and was like, I want you back, whatever her name was, Amber Rose or whatever. And, that probably would work, but, Kim Kardashian's not Amber Rose, and like I said, she's way too good for Kanye, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. What do you guys think? And it hurts when you lose a girl that's out of your league. It really does. It hurts, because, it's just good to, I don't know, besides all the bonus stuff that happens, like, you know, it's just good to be seen out with someone, that you really care about, I think. People who I mean, for me, Kanye, I'm no Kanye, but, just entertainers in general. I think it's good to, you're out eating lunch with your old lady, because usually 9 times out of 10 you're in a good mood when you go do that. You know, so the public sees you and like, oh man, look at this old lady and there's this baby with them. There's their babies or whatever it is. He really loves her. Look, whatever. So maybe I'm wrong. I haven't never been as famous as any of these people though. They're like, nope, it's the opposite. We don't want. Okay. Hey, what up, Dora? Yeah, it's great to see you, fam. Thanks for coming out, finding me over here. Jay says, congrats, Tavia. You got your rent. Yeah, Tavia is such a great supporter of the channel, and we owe her a lot. We owe all you guys and gals. So. And then Dora says, no, Puck, you're a good guy. Oh, thank you, Dora. You're a sweetheart. Tavia says, you're a good guy, and tell facts. Thank you, Tavia. I try to be. You guys know. We made a lot of enemies, and sometimes I wish I just would never said nothing instead of, voicing me and my big mouth, just voicing how I feel, and then someone's like, hey, wait. You're supposed to feel the same way as I feel about everything, which you guys know that's only like your soulmate could even come close to that. So I love you all individually, but I don't think anyone. You're expecting too much. You come in here, you think I'm your soulmate. We might be soulmates. You shouldn't come in here expecting that, huh, guys? That's way too much pressure. Way too much pressure. No, thank you, Tavia. Everyone does deserve love. El Romero says, whatever happened to Travis Scott? I bet he got off free. No news, nothing. Oh, yeah, El Romero. I mean, basically, he's getting sued, but, I don't think that's severe enough. The whole company who put the concert on, nothing happened to them, so, Jay says, found out the government has been doing blank that opened some stuff up since the 40s. Brittany says, you are a star, Puck. Oh, thank you, Brittany. You're a sweetheart. That means a lot. Brittany says, interesting but not surprising at Jay. And then Brittany says, I like diversity. Tavia says, LOL, as soulmate. I know, huh? You got to take some minute, Tavia. And I think we found a couple in here. You know who you are. Brittany says, my socks don't even have mates half the time. LOL, a soulmate for me, impossible. Well, it's hard to find, Brittany, but it's probably, let me be clear. Let me be clear. Okay. All right, guys, let's move on to this next story. Mystery of Cube on the moon has been solved, and I got a video I'm going to post on the big channel tomorrow or later tonight about this, so you guys definitely check that out. I hope you enjoy it. China's U-22 rover has allegedly determined the nature of a mystery cube-shaped object that was photographed last month. So if you didn't hear about that, yeah, you see that picture right there? That's a cube that they found in one of the pictures of the rover took. So Alrighty, moving on. China's U2, I just read that. The latest in a long line of anomalous objects spotted in photographs taken on the lunar surface, the peculiar cube-shaped object generated a great deal of speculation back in December. The fact that it was situated on the hidden far side of the moon only served to heighten the mystery, with Chinese scientists opting to send the rover all the way across the crater to investigate. Now at last, after more than a month of trudging across the lunar regolith, the U-22 rover has finally determined exactly what the mystery object is. And yes, it's a rock. Apparently, I mean, allegedly, we don't, they were taking their word for it. Its cube-like appearance was seemingly down to a chance arrangement of light and shadow. To further emphasize how things can look like other things, there had also been reports that the cube was in fact rabbit-shaped, or at least that's how it had appeared as the rover had gotten nearer. The scattered stones in front of it were also reported to have resembled a carrot. As the close-up image below proves, however, it really is nothing more than a standard rock. The blurry image that China called a mystery hut and others called a moon cube turns out to be a rabbit-shaped rock. Okay, guys, so here's the payoff right here. That's pretty close up. And that kind of does look like a rabbit in a way. And it says the blurry image that China called a mystery hut and others called moon cube turns out to be a rabbit-shaped rock. And it says it was a blurry image, so they got that close up. Well, that's, good that they're at least listening to the community. If you talk to certain, I guess you call them conspiracy theorists, I don't know what you call them, but certain people wouldn't take that. So I hope you guys believe in science, and we're just out here trying to help. If anything, there is disinformation, there is misinformation. You guys know that, you're smart. But if you don't believe in science, science is always evolving, and it's it's not what it was when it first came out, because they've learned things, but you guys know that it's better to trust what I don't know. You do you, boo. I just want to let you know that I would never lie to you. So, anyways, Brittany says her socks don't even have mates. And Tavia's smiling. Jay says opening dominions to let certain energies in, and they are not good. Oh yeah, Jay, did you ever hear Max Spears? Rest in peace, Max Spears. You ever hear him talk about it, man? He talks a lot about that. They were trying to, a few years ago when he was still alive. What was it, 2016, 15? Max Spears talked about, right before he died, actually. It's crazy. They were trying to open up a doorway to let in Baal, who in the writings is an 80-foot tall demon-looking creature that's like got horns, looks like the devil. It's basically the devil, for lack of a better word. So luckily they're not the brightest people, or for whatever, it's still scary because I've seen other people have seen a videotape put on the internet what look like monsters, demons, whatever you want to call them. So who knows how successful they've been, but let's just be glad that we've not, like literally it would have been a scene out of This Is the End. Remember that big giant in the movie This Is the End with Seth Rogen and all those guys? Or that big giant 80-foot tall, 100-foot tall demon. That's what Baal allegedly is. And they were trying to summon him and conjure him up. So it's kind of, kind of deep. I went and looked up the word, what's that word that Drake said? And it's very, I think personally, it didn't say it on Google, of course, but I think it's got a very demonic connotation to it. Conjure, is that what he calls it? No, manifest. Drake went on one of his Twitter, Instagram, wherever he's got, and he said, I manifested this years ago, badoosh, whatever it was. And I shit you not, I've seen on social media girls that, I don't know them in real life, but I know them from YouTube, from online. They're like literally posting going, I'm manifesting that I'm the biggest supermodel or whatever it is. It's just stupid stuff, and it's like, does no one else see that manifest? That's a dark magic term. That's not a light magic term. And you go look, I just knew there'd be something on Google about it being, a dark term, and then nothing. Manifest means to wish it into existence. No, dude, that's a dark term. Anyone who knows anything about the occult and these secret groups, these Illuminati, for lack of a better words, they know that they use those kind of words all the time. And that's not. Anyways, stay woke. Anyways, let's keep going. Brittany says rabbit-shaped cube. LOL. Brittany says science these days omits the scientific method, though. Well, I mean, just depending on who you go to, which it shouldn't be that way, Brittany. But yeah, it's too much breath for me to expel right now. So, El Romero says, "Wow, we should be talking about that." And then Jay says, "With many holes that do go deep." El Romero says, "Oh yeah, I just read it." That Brittany says, "The giant penis on that monster." Tavia says, "Oh my," and Brittany says, "You bet." And Jay says, "I didn't mean it that way, Brittany, right after I wrote it." Anyways, El Romero says, "So if these spirits come out, they might be playing along as aliens." Well, you got to always have a faction. They're usually, what do they call that? Devout Christians or devout whatever religion. And they'll tell you that, aliens don't exist. They're demons. But, there could be a lot of validity in what you're saying, El Romero, as in, these spirits come out through certain ceremonies and certain times. And they could, who knows? They could be part of the, disinfo campaign. So, anyways, guys, let's check this one out. This next story. Man claims to have photographed a, quote, naked alien in rural Montana. Look at that, guys. What do you think? Is that a human or is that what is that? That looks like it's wearing a long shirt or something to me. It doesn't look like it's... Anyways, Donald Bromley had set out his trail cam in the town of Deer Lodge in Montana, an area that has something of a reputation for otherworldly encounters, when something strange happened. Expecting his equipment to have picked up evidence of local wildlife, he was instead surprised to discover that one of the photographs contained a bulbous-headed humanoid figure. Quote, "The more I look at it, it was just odd. It was out of place, and everything just matches the alien persona. The bigger bulbous head. You can tell he has no clothes. It's kind of a transparent being," he told KXLF. "The area is very rich in the paranormal field, like the UFOs, lights in the sky, unexplainable things," unquote. The local filmmaker Patrick Cutler, who is making a documentary about the area, maintains that his recent photograph is just the latest in a long line of peculiar incidents, in addition to the sightings of strange objects zipping across the sky. Locals have experienced mysterious car malfunctions, allegedly due to the presence of otherworldly technology. There is even the story of a local man who is said to have painted his gate with blood after murdering his family. As for the, quote, naked alien, unquote, photograph, however, it remains unclear exactly what is in the picture. Could it be an alien visitor, or did the camera just pick up a regular person walking across a field? What do you guys think? Is that an alien, or is that a regular person with just a big head? No offense to anyone, someone sees, "That's me. Hey, man, I'm reporting him. That's bullying and then... Boo-hoo, Daddy YouTube." What do you guys think? Okay, guys, so anyways, thank you so much for being here. This last story is kind of the big one, and I'm going to show you the trailer to Soylent Green. It took place in the year 2022, so... Brittany says, "He doesn't look naked to me either." I know. Tavia says, "Whoa." Brittany says, "Are these links in the description by any chance, Pac?" Are these links in this? What links? No, they were on the screen. You can just write them in verbatim. Yeah, I didn't put them in. I'm not in chat. Yeah, I came in and modded Tavia, and then I left. El Romero says, "If you really think about when people have close encounters with aliens, they never good to people. That's the reason they might be demons. They not good." Well, El Romero, all the accounts we have of certain people being probed and stuff like that, definitely that's not good. But if you go listen to Healing Og Telly's, other people, smart people who know of these government programs, secret programs, then what the heck? My computer just started on its own. They'll tell you there is a good faction. So, but there, you don't know me or you or no one ever hears, you know, the protection stories unless you're in the projects and you know about it. You never hear about, certain things, but you do hear about, old Billy Bob getting a, 12-inch probe, and then, allegedly, anyways. And then Brittany says, he's definitely not naked. Have you seen that movie, Puck? The ones you're showing. Oh, yeah, I've seen Soylent Green. It was years ago. Yeah, it's pretty disturbing. You never want, when you're a little kid, when I was a little kid in the late 80s, early 90s, you never want to believe this kind of stuff's really going to come to fruition. It's really going to be a reality. But a lot of them, have proven to been right on. Back to the Future has a lot of stuff in it that from the year 2020 and whatnot. So Jay Hawkins says trail cameras make deer look strange when they get caught in motion. Just saying. I mean, that's definitely could be a person with a big head. So you guys be the judge. I'll post that on the big channel though some other time later. All right, guys, moving on. In 1973, Soylent Green envisioned the world in 2022. It got a lot right. And it says it's the year 2022. People are still the same. They'll do anything to get what they need, and they need Soylent Green. And they need Soylent Green. Let me read it like the announcer guy. It's the year 2022. People are still the same. They'll do anything to get what they need, and they need Soylent Green. Bruh. All right, let's keep going. The year is 2022. Our overpopulated planet is experiencing catastrophic climate change. Mega corporations have excessive power over the government, and clean living is a luxury only the 1% can afford. It may read like a scan of the front page headlines, but these predictions were laid out over half a century ago in the dystopian film Soylent Green. Hundreds of films have attempted to visualize the future. Most didn't do a great job. Free Jack, 1992, imagined widespread time-traveling assassins by 2009. While box office bomb The Postman in 97 predicted 2013 would be post-apocalyptic. But about 50 years ago, Hollywood's prognosticators seemed to hit on the truth. In 1972, the Planet of the Apes franchise released its fourth film, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. It's set in the year 1991 and imagines Earth in the grip of a lethal pandemic. Excuse me. Draw your own comparisons to future to events that have happened. Okay. Okay, so. But Soylent Green, released in 1973 and based on a novel by Harry Harrison. Whoa, Harry Harrison, what a name. Was even more eerily prescient. It's set in the then far-off future 2022. It stars Charlton Heston, known for playing Moses in the Ten Commandments, and for being the five-time president of the NRA. As Thorne, a New York police detective, and the planet he inhabits looks a lot like ours. The plot centers on a murder investigation, but let's examine which of the film's social predictions have come true now that we've reached the year of its setting. Synthetic food. As long as the Jetsons in 1962, TV shows and movies have depicted humans ditching meals for nutrition pills. In Soylent Green, it's a switch we make out of necessity. Overconsumption has caused fresh produce to become scarce. A head of lettuce, 2 tomatoes, and a leek retail for $279. And a sliver of beef is the ultimate luxury. Wow. The general public forced to live off products from the Soylent Corporation, whose wares contain high-energy vegetable concentrate and are dismissed by one elderly consumer as tasteless, odorless crud. Its latest artificial meal is Soylent Green, a, quote, miracle food of high-energy plankton gathered from the oceans of the world. It, unquote, it proves popular enough to be rationed to a single day of sale per week. But as Thorne discovers, it's not what it seems to be. We won't spoil the ending, though. If you know anything about the film, it's probably the horrifying revelation about Soylent Green. Yeah, it's people. Spoiler alert, it's people. The grisly denouement didn't deter crowdfunders from investing in software engineer Rob Reinhardt's real-life Soylent meal replacements in 2013. Soylent today is available in powder and bar form. Yeah, guys, that's what I was going to throw in there. They really have that now. Pretty gross. It, quote, meets the Food and Drug Administration standards for a whole raft of healthy claims, unquote. Ars Technica reported in 2014. Soylent Nutrition did temporarily stop sales of its powders and bars in 2016 after reports of gastrointestinal illness were traced to the product's use of flour made the algae, not plankton exactly, but close. Yeah, so theirs was made of algae. The one in the movie's made out of, allegedly made out of plankton, but it's not. It's mostly made out of human. Today, Soylent is available to purchase online and in chains including Walmart and 7-Eleven, but it has yet to spark the same frenzied feeding riot of its namesake in the movie. All right, so that was about artificial food. Next, moving on, overcrowding. Soylent Green opens with photographs showing how modern Americans evolved from frock-coated settlers to fishermen, farmers, and early town dwellers. The slide shown then blurs into a rush of cities with heaving sidewalks, smog-cloaked traffic jams, and even Tokyo-style, quote, professional pushers, unquote, cramming commuters into subway trains. A title card tells us the population of New York City is 40 million. An exasperated Thorne at one point remarks, there are 2 million guys out of work in Manhattan alone, just waiting for my job. There are similarities between the movie's universe and life in the Big Apple today. Manhattan saw an influx of homeless residents last June when the city attempted to ease crowding in shelters. And as shown on screen, police can be efficient or overzealous depending on your perspective. When it comes to clearing protesters, predictions of rampant crime mercifully have not materialized. Thorne notes that the city logs 137 homicides per day, while NYPD's CompStat reported lists 5 from December 27, 2021 to January 2nd. The super rich, however, get a better deal in reality than in the film. While they're confined to living in the Chelsea West apartments, if they want to keep away from the masses, each door in the luxury tower block is automated. The penthouse butler is dressed in garish hunting pink, and the height of decadence is a fresh shower. Not exactly the private wine cellars of Port Cochier that you'll find today in buildings such as 15 Central Park West. Anyways, climate change is the next one. Let me see if anybody said anything. What up, Brittany? Brittany says, I've not watched it, but I heard about it last year. Tavia says, I read somewhere that there's not aliens. They're not aliens. They are supposed to be the fallen angel. I don't know, though. Yeah, I mean, no one really has concrete proof, so a lot of people, believe different things. So, yeah, thank you for telling me, though, Tavia. Brittany, I love hearing you guys' opinion. Brittany says, yep. Brittany says, dang, you're good. Jay says, I'm watching Travelers on Netflix. Very good show so far. Oh, yeah, the first season was great, Jay Hawkins. I love that show. El Romero says, Pac, what you were talking about crowding reminds me of the Guidestones. Oh, yeah. All right, anyways, moving on. Climate change, perhaps influenced by the 1972 heat wave in the Northeast and the first oil crisis of the early 70s. Soylent Green imagines a sweltering future where the temperature never dips below 90. Margarine spoils in the fridge, and a sickly fog similar to London's historical pea soupers hangs in the air, forcing the city's last remaining trees to be shielded under a tent. Whether these calamities are the fault of humankind or a natural disaster isn't made clear, but the source novel, it's implied to be the former, as in it's supplied to be the humans. To Thorne, a scorched existence is normal. He grew up in the sticky 21st century, after all, but he's still mesmerized when he discovers the wealthy murder victim's fresh soup and an air conditioner that can make the room, quote, cold like winter used to be. In reality, of course, the climate catastrophe isn't limited to cities. Wildfires recently raged through Colorado, leaving hundreds homeless, while a huge swath of the West from New Mexico to Idaho is in the grips of a mega drought. Britain just recorded its warmest New Year's Eve on record. Last November saw Delhi enter a temporary lockdown, not for COVID, but to mitigate the Indian capital's notorious air pollution. So that's pretty scary. Assisted dying. Between the food shortages, staggering inequality, oppressive temperatures, and stairwells lined with sleeping homeless people, Life in Soylent Green isn't a picnic. Perhaps that's why authorities in the movie have legalized assisted dying. One scene shows widows collecting, quote, death benefits, implying that your family will be rewarded if you opt out. It's a moment that catches the eye of Sol Roth, who attends a clinic where he's welcomed by a glamorous assistant. He's asked to choose his favorite color and soundtrack, takes a mouthful of medicine, and is placed on a bed while an orderly pushes two buttons on a console. A wall-sized TV then plays a montage of pacifying images. A controversial subject at the time, assisted dying is legal today in Canada, Colombia, Australia, and parts of Europe. In 2018, 142 people traveled from Germany, France, and Britain to Switzerland's Dignitas facility to make use of the country's physician-assisted suicide policy that does not set a minimum age, diagnosis requirement, or qualifying symptoms. So they kind of predicted that too, among other things. El Romero says, "Do you know what's written on the guidestones? They want to bring down the population." Oh, well, that definitely makes a lot of sense actually now, El Romero. And I was actually going to talk about that, but we'll talk about it at another time, guys and gals. Yeah, we'll, because I'll do a whole stream about that one. So, anyways. Screen time. While Thorne's leisure time is spent savoring the beans, lettuce, and apples he has pilfered from his latest crime scene, the elite of Soylent Green have a more novel way to unwind: video games. In the luxury apartment of a Soylent board member, a sleek cabinet contains computer space, which in real life 1971 had become the very first coin-operated arcade game. Thank goodness the 2022 we find ourselves in today offers a wide array of high-tech escapism. But is our world as bleak as the future predicted 49 years ago? Soylent Green might not be the most unnerving look at tomorrow. That honor will forever be held by Mick Jackson's Threads, 1984, and its unflinching account of a nuclear holocaust. But it is one that guessed how ugly we might become if we continued to allow ourselves to be run by greed. Unlike in Threads, we've avoided pushing the big red launch button. We're happy to keep pushing the buttons in our digital devices instead. And this story was by a guy named George Bass. This is George Bass, is a feature writer based in Britain, who has contributed to The Guardian, The New York Times, and The New Scientist and The Financial Times. All right, so that was a pretty good story, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to check out Soylent Green, the trailer, and you guys let me know what you think. And we'll be right back, okay?
In the year 2022, nothing runs anymore, nothing works, but the people are the same, and the people will do anything to get what they need.
This is the police.
What they need most is Soylent Green.
The supply of Soylent Green has been exhausted. Return to your home.
Detective Sergeant Thorne. He has a 2-year backlog of unsolved murders. Now he's on a case that must be solved. Saul Roth, Thorne's private library.
Hey, Saul.
A living book in a world without books.
Have some pencils. Courtesy of your next assignment. William R. Simonson.
Simonson. He was the first to learn the secret of Soylent Green.
They told me to say that they were sorry, but that you had become unreliable.
Saul Roth was the next to know.
How did we come to this?
And he chose of Soylent Green.
Why did you set up Simonson?
I didn't.
Cheryl.
See your hands.
Officially, she's furniture. She comes with the apartment. She belongs to the tenant.
How many times you been in trouble with the police, Cheryl?
Never.
Can't hear you.
Never.
Captain Hatcher. First, he wanted this case solved.
Simonson. What do you say?
It was an assassination.
Now, he just wants it
Who
closed.
bought you? High and hot, and they want this case closed permanently. Their way. Now, you sign this.
You sign it!
Thorne refuses to close the Simonson case.
Just do what you have to do. Where did you go with Simonson?
He took me to church.
Church.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 6 months since my last confession.
Fight for survival and try to solve the most bizarre riddle ever to face mankind. The search for the secret of Soylent Green. You will find out why Soylent Green means life. You will find out why Soylent Green means death.
We gotta stop him!
As you surrender your body, what music and visual imagery would you like to experience?
I want to hear the Glenn Miller Orchestra, and I want to see cops beating up hippies.
Alright, what'd you guys think about that? If you've never seen the movie, yeah, that came out a while ago. It's a good movie to check out, you know, rainy day, maybe. Who knows? Anyways, let's read a couple comments. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. My desktop computer came on over here just on its own. I don't know what that's about. I'm over here closing programs and stuff. Anyways, El Romero says, when I was talking about the crowding, it reminds him of the Guidestones, and he says, do you know, I know it's written on the Guidestones. They want to bring down the population, so, yeah, that was, like I said, we'll do a whole show on that, El Romero. I hate to get political, but there's a bunch of hacks out here that are making a small mint off of this whole anti-vax movement, and it's really nobody's business. You do what's best for your family. It's sad. Okay, but let's keep going. And then Brittany says, this stuff can be downright scary. Oh, yeah. Brittany says, is soy also in Soylent Green? I don't know. That's a good question. Tavius has never seen that movie. Yeah, it's an old one. It's an old school one. Brittany says, is the stream going in and out on purpose? No, that's not on purpose. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's because my desktop just came on, and as soon as it comes on, it accesses the internet. So I'm guessing it messed this one, this live stream up. It's the only thing I can guess. I don't know why my computer came on. Just open program. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. And then Brittany says, why does it keep doing that? Is it doing that still? And Jay says it keeps happening to me as well. Really? Okay, well, hold on, guys. Let me check. I'm going to turn all these programs off my computer. Give me 2 seconds. All right, sorry about that, guys and gals. Brittany says in and out, so I think Brittany's is coming in and out. That's very weird. You might want to reload it, Brittany. It's coming in green for me. Tavia says not doing it anymore. Okay, I apologize, guys. There's nothing I can. They're already optimized, so whenever anything like that happens, you gotta understand that my what is it? Your heart, your stomach, my heart, whatever it is, drops down, and I'm like, oh no. Because, it's already been optimized. It should be going good. I don't have anything on in the background. So, when it gives you guys trouble like that, it's really frustrating. And I blame YouTube, guys. So, anyways, Brittany says, your thumbnail pops up and it says stream is offline. That is weird, Brittany. And it was going red about 5 minutes ago. So, I apologize. El Romero says, it keeps moving in and out of focus. Must be sensitive YouTube. Yeah, that's not good, guys. I don't know if I told you guys, but I can't live stream on the big channel, the PacLives channel, until March 19th because I was reported so many times and I got so many strikes. Bunch of little babies crying to YouTube. That's funny though, because they have no real power in real life, so that's what that's the power they have. I'm gonna go report him. Anyways, thank you, Brittany. Yeah, no, let me know. Hopefully it goes away. Like I told you, my computer in the background, I don't know what that's about. I just want to talk to you guys for a few more minutes and then we'll go. Try to go at least an hour. So, Brittany says Soylent Green screwed with them. LOL. Well, as you saw in the story, that Soylent, really is like a Soylent. What's it called? Soylent Soylent Productions, and they make a product that's similar to Soylent Green. That's scary. Like, that's really around. It's scary because they make movies where they give us predictive programming, what to expect in the future. You guys know that. So sometimes, and then sometimes they don't. So El Romero. Sorry to hear about your loss, El Romero. El Pooch, we love El Pooch. Sad. El Romero says, okay, now it's okay. It's better now. And Tavia says, mine is doing fine. Okay, fam. Brittany says, it's been doing fine just tonight. It's been strange. That is very weird that it's doing that. Brittany says, makes you wonder, LOL, for real. Oh, yeah. I mean, we covered all those other stories, and we didn't have no problems. Anyways, guys, we were talking about just a minute ago. We'll recap them. We were talking about before we have to go. Let me know, leave me a comment, and I'll read it out. We'll talk about it if you want. But Soylent Green was made 50 years ago, or was made, around 50 years ago. And it depicted the year 2022. So that's what we were just talking about with Brittany, Jay Hawkins, El Romero, Tavia. And it was started going in and out. Not cool. So I apologize for that, guys. But before that, we read a story about a man on his trail cam. He claims to have photographed what he thinks is an alien. And he thinks the alien is naked. But that looks like someone, whatever that is wearing some kind of clothes. Me and Brittany agreed that it didn't look naked, to us. So you guys let me know what you think. You be the judge on that one. And then let's check out, what was that? Okay. And then there was about a month ago, I don't know if you know anybody in here, but there was a cube, there was a photograph from one of the rovers on the moon, took a photo, and someone, an online sleuth, noticed that there was a box shape in the background, which is not a natural shape. You guys know. It shouldn't be on there unless there's some kind of intelligent life on there. Is basically the conclusion a lot of people thought. Yet they went and zoomed into it, and this is allegedly what they solved the mystery. Allegedly, you guys be the judge. But this is what they said it was, and it kind of looks like a rabbit. They call it a rabbit-shaped rock or whatever. So we talked about that one, and then we also talked about Kanye West. Reportedly, he's under investigation for allegedly punching a fan, and he was out with a bunch of other sellouts having dinner. Completely lost any respect I had for Floyd Mayweather after that, seeing him with the Dipstick Squad. So, that's just my opinion. Kid who grew up in Michigan, can't stand Floyd Mayweather now. He's a Detroit legend, you guys know. But there's just so much so much telling about a person, whether they're good or bad. And just over and over, someone that you're voting for, you're rooting for, you want to like them. You want them to be your role model, to be some kind of hero to. They just keep effing up over and over. So I'm not one of those people that just enabler. Okay. No respect for Floyd Mayweather anymore. See you later. Anyways, yeah, we read about that, and I was just telling everyone that I felt bad for Kanye because he lost his baby's mom, and it's hard, it's hard. Especially when she's better than you, which I think we could all agree she's way better than she's the best that Kanye's ever going to find. So he's got to be hurting for that, and I definitely would be some kind of piece of garbage to, be reveling in that or wishing him bad on that. That's sad. I'm rooting for him and hope he wins. He does what I couldn't do. So, anyways, Tavia says, it's not naked. I know, huh? And then Brittany says, it's got to be the same, or why wouldn't they change the name? Brittany says, no, ma'am, LOL, Octavia. If it's naked, I'm always naked. It looks like it's wearing some kind of sweats or something, some kind of leisure outfit. Yeah, that alien picture we talked about just a minute ago. Anyways, guys, I'm going to play my promo vid before we go. I love you so much. Thank you for being here, Tavia, Brittany, Jay Hawkins, El Romero, everyone out there. Tavia, I love you so much. Jordy Yard, Patrick Wright. We'll do it again soon, okay, guys? I'll be back. And so if there's any time left over, I'm trying to go for exactly an hour. I think this is going to take up about 2 minutes. So it's just a little promo vid. I hope you guys don't mind. I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you. Hit that like, too, and we'll come back, all right? All right, let me see. Where's that vid at? All right, there we go. I thought that took 2 minutes. That didn't take 2 minutes. That did not take 2 minutes. Anyways, there's you guys. There's this guy named Epic Fives TV. I think he looks like a younger version of me. Maybe I'm wrong, Brittany, Jay, Tavia. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, I was in his live stream. It was like 3 in the morning last night, and I went into his live stream and I go, "Hey, sir, what was his name? Ruben." I go, "Hey, Ruben, you're the best looking guy on this whole website. No homo." And I was just sitting there watching it. And then, wouldn't you know it, he read my comment. And he goes, "Hey, thanks, man." And he didn't know that I look just like him, or I think I look just like him. He's probably better looking than me. You know, huh, El Romero? He's probably, but I want to, Anyways, Brittany says, on a lighter note, she got me some new house shoes tonight, and I'm so proud of them. Tavia says, love you, Pot. Glad I caught you live. Well, thank you, Tavia. I'll be back, until March something on this channel. So you guys please share the videos, like them, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get over 1,000 subscribers. And then we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a shirt, probably a Funko, some stickers. Shit, I might throw, a couple $20 bills in there. I'll be so happy once we get over 1,000. But that'll be all because of you guys and gals. So thank you so much. Jay Hawkins says, just because she looks good on the outside doesn't mean that there's not a demon inside. Kim. Oh, yeah, I would agree. I would, that would be, a controversial statement to me, Jay, because, she did look good a long time ago. She was like one of the baddest ladies around, I think, looks-wise. But now she's like, I don't think she can say that. So, but, I get what you're saying. El Romero says, thanks, brother. Yeah, much love, buddy. Thank you for bringing up El Pooch. God bless you and your family as well as all your subscribers. Oh, thank you so much, El Romero. Yeah, man, that's super sad. So, I got little pepperoni in the other room. So I totally identify with you. That's a family member, man. So it's hard to lose. Hard loss. I'm really sorry. And I remember when I lost my baby girl was just born. It was years ago. And we had a wiener dog named George, but George was like 15 years old in human years. And so he was like, 80 or something in dog years. But he was really old, and it was just, man, I still remember Georgie. He was a good dog. He was a bird dog, just like Pepper. One time, Georgie we let him out in the backyard. He comes back with a dead bird in his mouth, and he drops it at my feet. Like, you're welcome, And so we're afraid Pepper's going to do that. He chose and tries this. They just think they're helping, They think they're doing, It's hilarious, though. Much love, El Romero. Tavia says, I got you, Paco. Thank you, Tavia. I'll help share and spread the word. Oh, thank you so much, Tavia. I really appreciate that. So we're almost there. We're almost at 700 subs now. So we're going to round that corner. And it's going to be all because of you guys and gals. And I'm going to, definitely try to give back as much as I can. First thing I'm going to do is buy After Effects, Premiere Pro. Just buy all the programs like I'm balling again, But that'll be for you guys so I can make really cool videos. Thank you, Tavia. Tavia says, sorry for your loss, El Romero. Yeah, that's super sad, man. So, okay, we got past an hour, guys. I was trying to go an hour exactly, but we got to an hour and 1 minute, or hour and 2 minutes now. So, I love you so much. I'll see you next time, okay? So, subscribe if you're new. I got the notifications turned on, so if we get any new subscribers while I'm live, it'll pop up right here, It'll say Tavia or El Romero or Jay Hawkins or whoever the new subscriber is. It'll say your name in the corner, so. You'll be immortally, you'll live immortally in the live stream. So And then El Romero says, thank you. I think he said, yeah, Tavia, God bless you all. Oh, yeah, man, much love. You guys are great. I'll see you later, okay? Good night, guys. Tavia says, good night, everyone in Park. Thank you, Tavia. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? Yeah, shout out to Jared. Shout out to Tracy. Toddler Mommy. You guys know it's all love. And if I could remember everyone's name, you guys know there's hundreds of people who've donated and helped the channel. We used to have Super Chat going, and then through other means, PayPal, Cash App, Patreon, and other things. You guys are so great. And that's the reason we can keep going. And, one day we will get recognized for the value that we bring. But I just want to let you guys know that as of now, that's to me, that's the proof that you really are about what you're about. Put your head down and do the work. So we're going to do the work, and hopefully we'll get the spoils later. And spoils as in the subscribers, more people knowing, and then if we, do get monetized and I can get programs, I'm going to do giveaways and stuff for the loyal and great subscribers who've helped me every step of the way. So I just want you guys to know that. Good night, guys. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? Alrighty. How do I turn this thing off, Tavia? Tavia says, good night, everyone. And Pog, much love, fam. I think I already read it. Did I read it that? Good night, guys. I love you. I'll see you later, okay? And I got new music coming. I want to thank Jay Simmies for the instrumentals. I'm going to put a couple of his instrumentals on the album. The new album is coming as soon as I can get it finished. And I love you guys so much. I hope you understand. And I keep trying to get it exactly on the marketing. I keep missing. Good night, guys. See you later, Tavia. And I want to apologize to Tavia, Jordy Art, Patrick Wright. I haven't been on the Patreon in so long, and I just want to apologize to you. A lot of stuff has come up, and yeah, they try to, I've been. You don't want to hear about it. You don't hear me complain. You've already heard me enough complain. Good night, guys. I'm going to do it 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 30 seconds. Good night, El Romero, Tavia, Jay Simmies, Jay Hawkins, Brittany. I love you. I love you. Always have. Always will. Okay. See you later.